Shelley Schlumpf with the Puyallup-Sumner Chamber of Commerce, and today is our Workforce Connections event. And with me this morning is Ann Baria from Pierce College Puyallup, and I have trouble remembering your exact title because it's long. Can you tell us what your job title is at the school?
Sure, Shelley. I'm Ann Baria. I'm the Workforce Vice President, and I also have responsibility for economic development and professional development with our faculty.
Which is why we get to work with you so often, and we like that. So we know that Pierce College Puyallup is a great college, but could you share with us some of the more notable achievements and programs that the college has been recognized for?
It's a great time to be at the college. We just are doing so many great things. Fact is, I brought in a Points of Pride from Pierce because we just won a wonderful national award. We've been involved for a while in what's called Achieving the Dream, and Achieving the Dream is about improving numbers around retention and completion. And there's 230 colleges nationally that are involved in that, and we just won the national award. It's the Leah Austin Award, and it just happened a couple of weeks ago in San Francisco, so we're really celebrating that. And it's because our data has improved so much. We think about, we had a 19% graduation rate before Achieving the Dream, which is okay because we're an open door institution,
right,
but it's not great.
You're right.
And now it's up to 31%, and so we're really happy about that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a growth.
And so just doing things like that. And a lot of program growth in Puyallup. We have our nursing program, which is high demand. We have our IT programs in Puyallup, which are high demand.
Yep.
And just doing a lot of great work with faculty in terms of student retention and student engagement and those kinds of pieces.
I think you do a lot of work with the military too, don't you?
We do.
Yeah.
A little less from the Puyallup campus than we do the Lakewood campus,
right,
but we're a military-friendly school, and we have our Stone site, so we're doing a lot of work there. The fact is, we have a Pierce Open Pathways project at the military, which is our open educational resource project. So you can get an AA degree at Joint Base Lewis McChord without having to buy a textbook. It's not free. You still have to have printed costs for some materials, right, and those sorts of things, but it's considerably less expensive. So the idea is to make it affordable. We're doing that now. We got a little grant to do that for our nursing program. So open educational resource nursing program.
Yeah, we love that, to hear that with all of the health providers that we have here in Puyallup. Yeah. Great partnership to have with your college. So let me ask you, do you host a career day? I kind of know the answer to this. And how would businesses find out about the date and the location of those type of days?
So we do through Workforce, my department. We have career days, and actually the ones coming up is in May 10th at Fort Silicon and May 17th here in Puyallup. And employers should be contacted by my office. We recruit folks to come, and then all the students come as well. Then we do transfer days as well for students who are interested in transfer degrees. So
okay, so if we have
do
some
one each quarter.
Okay.
So this just happens to be the one for spring.
Okay, so if some of our smaller businesses are sole proprietors, maybe not from a large corporation, but wanted to contact you, is that on your website?
Yes.
Go to the calendar. Perfect. Okay, so if a business has job opportunities and they need employees, can they contact someone at the college to inquire if they're a student seeking employment, and if so, who would that be, and how can they contact them?
We have an organization on campus called Job and Career Connections. Diana Baker is the program manager, and we have a software program actually, so employers can log in and they can put their internship sites on that program, and then Diana will help them do that, and then students can log in and update their resumes and all of those kinds of things, and then we do a little matching. So the software stores all of the data, but then we can help them connect person to person. And then if they're interested in a particular program, so say they want a business management student, or they want a digital design student, or they want somebody for a particular job, then Diana will connect that with the program coordinator so they can kind of help screen and match what students might be best for that position.
Okay, great. All right. So that was one of my next questions too, was if a business was interested in creating an internship opportunity for one of your students, who should they contact, and what do they need to do to prepare for that internship? Does the software program kind of
It'll walk them through those steps, but working with the program chairs and coordinators is probably the best thing, because what we can do then is align that internship with what the students also need,
right,
and then work with the employer to make sure that that happens, because we don't want our students just to go, stuff envelopes or do mailings or things like that. We want it to be pretty meaningful. So there's outcomes for an internship, and we help put those together with the employer.
Are the internships, are some of them fairly easy for employers to I mean, I don't know what the back work is as far as, do they have to prepare certain documents, do they have to do reporting, do they have to, so I think the easier that it is for a business to comply with those types of requirements, and I guess I'm asking, is it an easy thing? Are there easy to hard types of internship programs that they can talk to someone at the college about?
We try and make it as easy as possible.
Good.
We just had our advisory appreciation event. So each program has an advisory committee of employers, and one of the employers we asked to speak said it takes a little time to set up an internship, but the benefits are you get a highly qualified employee. Typically they get hired if they do a decent job, and you get that. I think it's a little bit of confidence in that you're contributing to your field by helping to grow the next generation. It's not time free.
Right.
I mean, you really do have to think about what do we want this student to do while they're here, and then yes, we absolutely help them with all of that. And the paperwork is, no, it's not paperwork so much as online forms and things that they can fill out.
Okay.
And they do some things just like you would do with a regular employee, you know, a little bit of evaluation, a little bit of onboarding, some of those kinds of pieces, but it's pretty pain-free.
Okay, this is good news. And then let me ask another question. Are the internships, are they paid? Are they non-paid? Are there a little bit of both? Is it up to the employer, up to the student? How does that work?
It's a little bit of both. Probably more unpaid than paid, although with labor laws, it's always nice to have them be able to be paid if that's possible. One of the things that we're working on, we're in a Pathways program. We're part of a American Association for Community College Pathways project.
I know, I'm pretty excited about it.
One of 30 colleges nationally to do that. And then in the state, we also have a College Spark grant, which we're one of 5 colleges. And what the Pathways idea is that you say to a student, what do you want to do when you're finished with college? What do you want to do for a living? So it's not, the student doesn't just say, oh, I want to transfer. It's, I want to transfer in order to what? Well, so part of that in order to what means I need to kind of know what that career is about, right? If I think I want to be a chemist, I should have an idea of what chemists do. So thinking about, well, where do I get exposure to that career? I should do it pretty early in my pathway to make sure that's what I want. If I want to be a nurse, I should know kind of what nurses do before I commit 4 years of my life to my nursing degree. And so working with employers on those pathways, I think is really significant and will really help our students be more successful and help our employers say, oh yeah, this is what we need them to be able to know and do when they come to us. And they can help us frame that because they can see them pretty early, and then they can, you know, see them maybe at their 2-year point when they do an internship. And then that student leaves us really knowing what they're going to be doing when they get out and become employed.
It's exciting to see all of the new things that the college is doing, and we consider the college to be a great partner for economic development in our communities, because skilled workforce is, you know, the backbone of what is needed in our businesses. So, Joanne, thank you for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.